this conference is to highlight the latest advances, issues, and challenges in the field of global entrepreneurship, trends, and empowerment through innovation with a link to scientific research and practical implementations. So it is well known that innovation in science and technology should be utilized by the end user so that we can achieve a huge societal benefit at large. In this session, two tracks, entrepreneurship and innovation and social business and innovation merged together. And today we have with eminent speaker, Dr. Samir K. Rohadia. So Dr. Samir K. Rohadia is currently working as an IT trainer and data analyst in Hannover, Germany. Prior to that, he was content manager, the training and community in Continental AG, Hannover, Germany. He has done Bachelor of Electrical Engineering and MBA with the specialization of Information Technology from MS University, Baroda, and also Masters in Science from Bologna Business School, University of Bologna, Italy. So, and also PhD from ERP Implementation from Gujarat Technical University, Ahmedabad. Dr. Rohadia is having 20 years of corporate and business management teaching experience in reputed institutes, universities within Germany and India. He has successfully conducted 38 webinars and workshops the last 6 months due to the COVID period and trained more than 4,000 professionals, faculty members, students in the area of big data, MS Power, and W and MX Excel. So, Microsoft Certified Power BI Professional and Certified Google Analytics Professional, Professional Scrum Master and Product Owner, and Certified ITIL 4 Professional. He is a life member of Baroda Management Association and Indian Society of Training and Development, and also member of Council of Hannover Professional Networking Group of Internations, Hannover. So Dr. Rohadia visited 15 European countries till date and received 5 awards for teaching excellence from institutes of repute. With this, I warmly welcome Dr. Rohadia to deliver a session.
Thank you very much, sir, for this lovely introduction, and it is my pleasure to get associated with Amity University, Jaipur. Yeah. So, are you all able to hear me properly? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So, first of all, I would like to thank my dear friend, Dr. Amit Jain, who is the Pro Vice Chancellor and the Dean of Faculty of Management Studies. We have been knowing each other for now, I think so, more than 15 years. And one of our common connection is also ISTD, where we both are the life member. So I thank him to connect me to this conference. And plus, I would also like to thank Dr. Manju Kaushik, yeah, who was coordinating with me for this conference. And yeah, I am thankful to Dr. PVS Raju for giving this introduction, lovely introduction. And plus, I'm thankful to the coordinator for this session, yeah, Dr. Sachin Gupta. Yeah. So thank you very much. And then now let me start with a topic which is now very close to my heart. Yeah, that is known as Geek Economy. So let me share my screen. Okay. So Sachin sir, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, so any point of time, if there is any problem with the voice or the screen, then please let me know in between, yeah, because I'll not be able to see this thing, yeah. Okay. So the topic which I thought to share in this international conference, that is about the gig economy, because since 1 year now this word, it has become so popular. And even I am also part of this economy now, I can say proudly. So I'll be touching some of the points of what is gig economy, and then talking about the past, what is the current situation, and then what we'll be seeing in the future. Yeah. So let me start with it, and definitely after the presentation is over, I'll definitely take the session, take the questions. Yeah. So sir has already given this introduction, so I'm not going into detail. Yeah. Now the flow of presentation is like this, that first of all, like if maybe some of you, so for you this gig economy word, it is totally new. So I'll start with the basics of what is gig economy, focusing on the history part also. Then why we are now talking about gig economy in this conference and overall in this scenario. What are the pros and cons of this gig economy? And then finally, what is the road ahead? Yeah. So I'll start with a quote which has been given by this lady known as Katrina Onstad, and she says that now we have a gig economy where many people are holding down several jobs at once. The whole concept of a 40-hour week makes people under 30 laugh. Yeah. So nowadays, the if you see the current generation, the young generation, what we are talking about between 20 and 30s, they would like to do much more than what we are doing or what our parents used to do. Yeah. So they do not want to restrict themselves to this 40-hour weeks kind of timing. Yeah. And they want to also work, or maybe say on weekends, or they also want to say take a break on Monday and Tuesday, yeah, which is not normal. Yeah, normally we try to say enjoy our weekend, but professional, we have to definitely take advantage out of it. Yeah, because already people are taking advantage, so why not we? Yeah. So this lady, this Katrina Onstad, she is a Canadian journalist and novelist. And if you are interested in learning more about her, then she has already written 2-3 books. And so the 2 books which I have seen over, or say which I have gone through briefly, that is, one book is Everybody Has Everything, and the second one is The Weekend Effect. Yeah. So if you are interested, you can later on you can go through those books. Yeah. Now I come to the main part, that is what is gig economy. Yeah. So this is the definition. As such, so you will find many definitions on the internet, but I like this particular definition. What it says, that a gig economy is a free market system in which temporary positions are common and organizations contract with independent workers for short-term engagement. Yeah. So here we are not talking about the full-time positions. We are talking about, even we are not talking about the part-time positions. Yeah, normally part-time means still you are working for 20 hours and there is a fixed timing. Yeah, and still you are on the payroll of the company. But here we are talking about that those people who are on contractual basis and they are taken for a particular project. Yeah, for a specific project. So once the project is over, you are out of that system, and again, when the same company or maybe other company, they are having some different projects, they will hire you for that project. Yeah. So that's why it is a part of the temporary positions. Yeah. And plus the workers, they are totally independent. They can decide where they want to work, and the engagements are for the short term period. Yeah. So this is what we mean by the gig economy. Yeah. Now, if we talk about the history part, that from where this word has come and then how it was used, yeah. So here it is beautifully presented over here in this picture. So in around 1915, you can say over here that the jazz musicians coined the term gig to prefer or say to refer to the performances. So in those days, so the jazz musicians, they were going from one town to another town, and they were going from one club to another club, and then they were performing their part. Yeah. So this gig word, it is like a slang word. Yeah. So it is not having any kind of a full form. Yeah. So these people, they were going from one place to another place, so that's why this word came into picture. Yeah. So it's a very old word. Yeah, you can see 1915. You can say. Yeah. So it's now more than 100 years. Then what happened that in 1930s, yeah, when there was a Great Depression and there was a lot of drought, and then the people, they could not survive in that particular period. So here it says that the many farmers had to sell their land due to drought and falling prices. And so what they were doing, that instead of have say growing the crops on their own land, yeah, because there was problem of water also. So what they were doing, that they started working as migrants, yeah. So they moved to some other country, and then they were working. So they were working from one farm to another farm, and they were trying to get money. The main part was to get some money out of it, yeah, because they could not earn money from their own land. So that's why in 1930s this concept came into picture, yeah, the actual concept. Though here in 1915 just the word was there, but in 1930s this system came into picture. Then in 1940s, yeah, in US, it is said that the rise of temp agencies. So temp means temporary agencies. So what those agencies were doing, that say for example, if some offices wants to have some kind of say typist, yeah, because in those days we were having typewriters. So if you want to have those people, okay, clerical people, then there were these agencies who were providing those clerical say staff to the organizations. Yeah. So these kind of agencies, they started in here it is written 1946. Yeah, this Roos Kelly Office Services, which was there in US. Yeah. Then in 1948, another company which was very famous, known as Manpower Incorporation, it was founded to provide the temporary staff. Yeah. And then it is said that in 1995, 10% of the Americans worked in alternative employment. This is 1995, and then I'll show you the current figure also. Yeah. So in 1995, already 10% of the people were working in this economy, yeah, gig economy. So this is about the history part, yeah, that how it originated, this word, and then how it got implemented. Then what happened that in around 1996, yeah, the gig economy shifted to the web, yeah. So in 1996, here you must have heard this word, that is the Craigslist. So one person known as Craig Newmark, he started an email newsletter, San Francisco event. So what he was doing, that he was sending the emails for for the local events of San Francisco, and then he was trying to sell the event basically. Okay. Now here he was also putting the information about that which apartments are available for sale or for rent basis, yeah. And then he also started this job openings, yeah, posting the job openings over there. So that is how this Craigslist it was born in 1996, and still today also it is very very famous. Then Upwork, I'm sure that you must have heard this company's name. So Upwork is a very big platform for the say for the freelancing. Yeah, if you want to do, if you want to share your knowledge among the people, and if you want to earn some money out of it, then definitely this is a great platform. Yeah. So it says that 1999 this company was initiated. Yeah, and it says that today it is the largest global freelancing website. Yeah. So you go to this website, maybe after this conference, if you are having time, you go to this website, you try to see that what kind of work the people are providing. Yeah. So even if you want to say, for example, if you want to create your website, and if you are totally new to say how to create this website, then definitely you can go to this platform and you can get the work done very easily, because the people who are there, they are experts. So it is very easy because you are also saving your time. Yeah, if you would have done on your own, definitely it would have taken maybe 1 month or so. But here the persons will create within 3-4 days, and you pay the money and it's done. Then in 2005, Amazon started this Amazon Mechanical Tour. So it says that here they focused on those tasks which cannot be, I would say, converted to artificial intelligence. Yeah, means automatic processes. So here it says that it connects the requesters with workers who perform micro tasks like transcription or answering a survey. Yeah. So sometimes you must be getting some kind of email also that okay, if you say give your responses to our this questionnaire, then you will be getting some money out of it. Yeah. Or if you click on some advertisement, yeah, then you'll be getting some kind of 10 cents per advertisement. Yeah, even I think so, I remember that 5 years ago or 6 years ago I also got that kind of request. I started that thing, but then later on I saw that it is not making any sense. Yeah, but there are if you want to do any kind of transcription, translation, yeah, so you can do over here with this Amazon mechanical tool. Yeah, so this is the history part of the web. Yeah, because what happened that initially the Geek Economy, it was available physically, and then it shifted to this to this platform. Yeah, so nowadays there are many applications. Upwork is one of the company. You will find many say platforms where you can say either say sell your work as a freelance basis, or you can also get the work done. Yeah. So with this, I would say the background. Let us now shift to the next topic, that is why gig economy. Yeah. So if you are talking about this word, yeah, COVID-19. Now we have heard this word since last, now I think so, more than 1 year. Yeah, and this thing has changed totally our market, the job market. Yeah, even I'm currently settled in Germany, and here also I've seen the effect. Yeah, so what is so let us see first of all that what is the effect of this COVID-19 on the job market. So if I talk about Europe, because currently I would like to project more information about the Europe, yeah, and definitely I'll also share information about India. So here this is a graph which says which are say how many layoffs are there in Europe, yeah, in 2020, yeah. So this is for the last year. So you can see that here this uh, I would say this graph has been divided into two parts. So one is known as advanced Europe, and another one is known as emerging Europe. Yeah. So you must have heard that normally in Europe we use these words like Western Europe and Eastern Europe. Yeah. So Eastern Europe, it consists of countries like Poland, Bulgaria, Romania, Slovakia. Here those countries are there. But currently, I would say that these countries are now becoming very strong enough. Yeah, their economy is growing, and even small countries like Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, yeah, they are doing very well. Yeah, even I visited this Lithuania, and nowadays many of the German companies, they have set up their plant over there, because first of all, the main reason is that the labor is cheap over there. Yeah. So if we talk about this layoff, now here we are having two kinds of layoffs. That is, one is this blue color, it is immediate layoff, which is written over here, and the orange color is the anticipated layoff. So currently you can see that because Italy was affected the most, so that's why the layoffs were there more in Italy. Yeah. Then you can say Spain, Germany, Malta, Portugal, yeah, likewise. And in case of the emerging Europe, Cyprus was also badly affected, and then Greece. Yeah, because overall today also the economy of Greece is not doing well. Yeah, and it was also not doing well before the COVID situation. Okay, so this is one of the scenario which I would like to say, and plus you can see that the anticipated layoffs. So currently these are the immediate layoffs in 2020, but within next 2-3 years this is going to take place. Yeah, so more and more layoffs are going to take place. Yeah, so this is one of the situation because of COVID-19. Yeah. Now if we talk about the unemployment rate in some European countries, and this is the data which I'm having for December 2020. Yeah, so this is the unemployment rate. So Greece is having the highest one. Yeah, followed by Spain, Turkey, Lithuania, likewise. Yeah, so there are many countries which are there, but I've just shown the major one. Yeah, so there what has happened that because of this, again, when you are having layoffs, then definitely there's the unemployment rate increases. Yeah, so this is the scenario for the last year, December 2020. Yeah. Now I would like to also share some information about something which is very typical in Germany. Yeah, I don't know about the other European countries, but as I'm living in Germany, so I know this system. And this is a very typical system which I came to know during this COVID situation. Earlier also it was there, but say I was not having any information. Yeah. So here it says that number of German companies with short time work. Now what happened that when that COVID situation came last year, then say most of the employees, they had to work from home. Yeah, so that was fine. But then what happened that the companies, they were not getting some orders from their customers, and the customer was also not getting orders from their customers. So this was a chain. Yeah. So what happened that overall the business went down. Now the companies could not afford to give their employees the full salary. So here they came with a solution. This is not a new solution, I would say. This has already been implemented earlier. So that solution here in German language, it is known as Kurzarbeit. Yeah. Arbeit means work and Kurz means short. So Kurzarbeit means we are talking about the short time work. So what they do, or say what they did in this situation, that they said to the employees that, okay, you will work for 3 days only. Okay. Instead of 5 days a week, you will be working for 3 days and will be paying you the salary for only the 3 days in a week. Yeah. So 2 days more the employee can enjoy, but actually the person could not enjoy because definitely the salary reduced. Yeah. So instead of having 100% salary, now you are having, say for example, 60%, 70% salary. Yeah. So some companies, they say they gave the work for 3 days a week, or in some companies they went for 4 days a week. So that was the system. Yeah. And plus the government also helped the companies. Yeah. This is very, very important, that the government, they said that, okay, out of that, say for example, if the company is paying total currently say 70% of the salary. Yeah. So 50% salary will be given by the company to the employee, and then rest 20 or 20 to 30% salary will be given by the government to each and every employee. Yeah. So this was really good because now the company is not having any burden of paying more salary to the employee, and plus government, okay, because they want to run the economy, the economy should go on and on. So that's why they came with this solution. Yeah. And even I would say that when I came to know about US, that in US many of the people were laid off. Yeah. They were not having any kind of job. Now instead of having no job, I would say that having a job with lesser salary, this is much much better. Yeah. Because with 70 to 80% salary also, still you are able to maintain your family. Okay, at least you are not having that kind of luxury, but you are able to maintain your say your daily routine. Yeah. You are able to pay your rent and your daily expenses, whatever. So definitely you can manage. So here, this system, I really liked it. Yeah. That companies, they came with these kind of solution. It was like win-win situation for both. Yeah. And now many of the companies, after this, say in this January 2021, many of the companies have now again shifted back to the normal job. So they, now the people are working 5 days a week. Okay. And still they are, most of them are working from home. Yeah. So so now they are working full-fledgedly. Yeah. But there are very few companies still who are having their employees on the uh, short term work. Yeah. So let me show you the graph. Now this graph is very, very important. Yeah. So here you can see that I've taken the period. Yeah. It is from 2007 to 2020. Now whatever these numbers which you are seeing, these are the number of the companies. Yeah. Here I would given the title number of German companies who went for short-time work. If you see that in 2008-9, yeah, 2009, that was the again that depression period. Yeah. That the economy had gone down. Yeah, in this 2008 2009, and you can see that the number of companies who went for this short-term work were uh, short-time work were around 55,000, 56,000, you can say. Okay. Then slowly, then the economy that it got settled, and then the very less companies were there who were having this kind of system, and suddenly you see the big jump. Yeah, in 2020, 3,28,000, around, you can say that 3,29,000 companies. Yeah, they went for the short time work. So almost, I would say that almost all the major companies, yeah, even where I was working, that Continental, they also had the same thing. Yeah, they implemented the same thing because even the bigger companies could not afford. Yeah, the smaller companies, definitely they were affected because of this COVID, but the bigger companies were also badly affected. So that's why there was a big jump over here. Yeah, this was something unusual. Okay. Now, if we talk about India, yeah, so it is said that in May 2016, we had the highest the increase in this unemployment rate. It was 9.7%, and then it went down, yeah, and it was say less than, you can say that yeah, around 5 to 7%, yeah, and then suddenly in this April, yeah, so here it is said that the Indian employment rate went off the chart following the COVID-19 outbreak in the country and subsequent lockdown. According to the center, yeah, here the source is the Center for Monitoring Indian Economy. It reached 23.5%. Yeah, this is the peak where it reached, and it was during the April and May 2020, because as soon as the lockdown was announced, then suddenly the people were laid off, yeah, and suddenly this unemployment rate increased. Yeah, it was 23.5%. Yeah, it was a record. Then after in June, yeah, little bit the economy it got settled, and the rate was 8.5%. So this was a big relief from 23.5% to 8.5%. This was a great relief. Yeah. So this was the scenario in India. Yeah. Then this is the state-wise unemployment rate. Yeah. Puducherry was having the highest one. I don't know what is the reason. 75.8%. Yeah. And then afterwards we are having Tamil Nadu, Jharkhand, Bihar, Haryana, and so on. Yeah. So this was the April 2020 period. Yeah, you can say this is the record. Now I will talk about these reasons which are there, that why people they would like to work in the gig economy. What are the major reasons? Yeah. So it says that there was okay, one survey was conducted over here, and the participants were asked these kind of questions, that why okay, what is the major reason for you to go for this gig economy? So one of the major reason you can see over here that it is 48%, that is autonomy and control. Yeah. So here in gig economy, I am having full control on my work. Yeah, means whatever work I want to do, that work only I will do it. Yeah, because that is what I like. Yeah, and I am very much focused over here. Okay, so I am having lot of autonomy, lot of control over here. The another major factor was balancing career and family needs. Yeah. See, I worked in India for 15 years, and I worked in the university. In university, I worked in even in private university. Okay, I'm not blaming any private university, but in India, whether you are working in university or whether you are working in an organization, this work-life balance, this word, this is totally a theoretical word in India, to be frank with you. Okay, I worked in a private university, and I worked for 12 to 14 hours. Yeah, I was director of one of the PGDM institute in the private university. I worked for 12 to 14 hours, and Saturday, Sundays, okay, for me there was no weekend. Yeah, on weekends also we were posting some kind of advertisement in the newspaper for PGDM promotion, and then say my number was highlighted over there, so I was receiving the calls. I was getting calls from my say my top people, that okay, what is the situation, Samir, how many calls you have got? So there was no work-life balance. Yeah, I was totally engrossed in this work that I could not spare time for my family. Now so before coming to this Germany in 2017, I visited already Germany in 2010 and 2013. And in that period, yeah, I was invited as a say guest professor over here in one of the say German university. So I came to Germany with my 2 students and sometimes 3 students, and here I stayed for I think so 4 months. And here I saw the major thing was this work-life balance. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday they are totally dedicated to your family. Yeah, if your boss, yeah, if your boss calls you on Saturday, definitely that boss is going to go to jail. Yeah, if you complain to the police that I got a call say from my boss on Saturday or Sunday, definitely that boss will have trouble. Yeah, so normally the boss will never call you. Yeah, if you are working in some very I would say some kind of production plant, yeah, it is a continuous production plant, and there if they are requiring your support, yeah, there is some kind of emergency, then definitely you have to receive the call. Otherwise, say for example, I am in the IT area. So in IT area, there is no kind of emergency, yeah, most of the time. So this is the thing, yeah. I still remember that once I had sent an email to my boss on Saturday morning, because on Saturday morning, say I thought that, okay, let me write down what I want to do. And then I sent a mail. Monday morning, so my boss called me and he said that, Samir, please don't send me mail on Saturday or Sunday, because if the union people, because here in Germany the unions are very strong enough, yeah, it is known as workers council. So if the union people, they come to know that you have sent me the mail on Saturday, though it is you who have done this process, but I'll be in trouble, yeah, because then the union people will think that the boss has given so much work to this to his subordinate, that the subordinate had to write an email on Saturday, weekend. So this was totally new for me, yeah. So here, like the work-life balance, it is really implemented. Yeah, I'm having experience of Germany only. That's why I'm sharing with you. Yeah? And overall, I feel that here, why the people are still active at the age of 65 or 70, because of this thing. Yeah, there is the Saturday Sunday you dedicate yourself. Yeah, focusing. So you can do your hobbies also, whatever you want to do. Okay, and 8 hours, 8 hours per day you are working. Okay, and even if you leave little bit early also, I did not have to inform my seniors. Yeah, this was something again new for me. Yeah, so more nowadays people, they want to have this balancing, because ultimately the family is going to support us till the end. Yeah, we are definitely working for some universities, for some companies, definitely they are paying us money, but sometimes the organizations are taking us for granted, yeah, and they say that, okay, if you are paying money, then you have to be always ready, even on weekends also, yeah, then this is wrong, yeah. So this is what yeah, people, they want to have this kind of work life balance. That's why they are going for this gig economy. Then 19% say that they want to earn say earning while seeking a better job. Okay, so sometimes, say for example, if you are already having the qualification and you are applying to a job, but you are not getting a full-time job or part-time job, then meanwhile, why not to start earning? Okay, you should not wait for that. So that's why people are also going for this thing. And then 22% said that only way to make an income. Yeah, sometimes some people say that, okay, I'm not getting any full-time job, so I should focus more on this kind of jobs, gig jobs. Okay, and also 55%, see, this is also important, 55% says that make extra money on the side. Okay, see, nowadays in this COVID situation has given us a lot of good knowledge about it. Yeah, today, if you are having a job either in university or organizations, yeah, companies, there is no guarantee that tomorrow also you'll be having a job. Yeah. So if you are totally relying on your full-time job, yeah, then I think so you are creating now a big mistake. You are committing a big mistake over here, because if you are having some kind of say side jobs, okay, I'm not saying that you should disturb your current job. Okay, you should work during your current say job timings and then you have to earn money. No, I'm not saying like that. But say for example, in evenings, yeah, if you are interested, I'm still not suggesting you that you should disturb your work life balance, but yeah, if you are free in the evening 1 hour, if you are doing some work and if you are getting some money out of it, go for it. Okay, I've seen some of the entrepreneurs who initially they were working full time and then they started some kind of this kind of say part time jobs, yeah, online jobs. And then once they saw that, okay, now there is a big say growth over here in this part-time job, then they left their full-time job and then focused over there. Yeah, so there is huge opportunity over here. Yeah, so this is what are the reasons which are there. Yeah? Now these are some of the major gig companies which are there. Yeah, Airbnb, you must be knowing that Airbnb is a famous platform where you can have the accommodation. So what is Airbnb? Like say for example, if I'm having an extra room in my house, okay, and then if I want to utilize that room, okay, currently it is still, okay, it is vacant, no one is using it. But if I put it on Airbnb, definitely I'm earning money. Yeah, people are earning great money here in Hannover also. when I came to Hanover and I was not having any place to live. So I went to Airbnb and I hired one room for 1 month. Yeah. Now the place where I was staying over there, so they were like so there was a couple and they were having 3 bedroom hall kitchen kind of a house, yeah, big house. Now definitely they were requiring 1 bedroom only, yeah. So what they did that they kept these 2 bedrooms, 2 extra bedrooms on Airbnb, okay, Airbnb, and they were charging like I paid around like 400 or 500 euros for 1 month. Yeah, so if you are going for 2 bedrooms, so 1,000 euros, yeah, 800 to 1,000 euros. So that is really good enough. Yeah. So why not to do that thing? And nowadays, I think so in India also this trend has picked up. Yeah, we are having like homestays and those kind of things. So this is what is you are earning money out of it. Yeah. Uber, I don't have to give this say explanation for this company. Yeah. So there are people who are say sometimes if you are free in the evening, they register over there on Uber and then they provide the taxi services. Okay, and whenever they do not want to have, they will just remove it. What are the pros and cons over here? Very quickly, I'll go for it. Yeah. So for the companies, what are the pros are that there is no fixed salary, so company has not to give any kind of fixed salary over here. Yeah, and then there are no benefits also. You don't have to give any kind of some welfare benefits which are there. The second one is that here for the company they are having a lot of flexibility. Yeah, so they can choose any employee which they want. Okay, they are not dependent on one particular employee. So if one employee or say one participant, if that person is not available, definitely they can go for the another person. Yeah. The negative part is that there is very less loyalty. Yeah, from the employees definitely because they are moving here and there, and plus there is problem of ethics and security. Okay, because if say for example if you are providing them some kind of a project, IT project, and if they are working with some sensitive data, definitely these people they are there for 2-3 months and then they leave. So again there will be a lot of issues with in terms of security. Yeah, so you have to take care of those things. For the workers, I would say that there is a for from the point of view of the workers, there is a lot of flexibility over here. Yeah, flexible work, low commitment. Yeah, so once you low commitment means I'm not saying that you should have say low commitment in your work. Yeah, you say here you complete your work and get the things done, and then you are out. Okay, remote working, because since last 1 year in India also this work from home. To be frank with you, like in Germany, this work from home is not new. Yeah, even when before the COVID, when I was working in Continental, so there also say every person used to take 1 day as a work from home. Yeah, so normally I used to take it on Friday, but Friday means work from home means really you should be available to the company. Yeah, for that particular say 7 to 8 hours. Okay, so it was not like a free time. The problem for workers negative side is that high stress, because here you are not getting a stable income, so you have to always search out for some jobs and continuous project. Yeah, then only you are having some kind of money and you can sustain your family. The next thing is that there is no safety net. Yeah, so here you are not getting any kind of pension or those kind of benefits. Yeah, so here it is not there. And the taxes, because normally when you are working in organization, the organization take care of your taxes, but now as you are working as a freelancer or as a gig worker, definitely you have to take care of your taxes. Yeah, so sometimes if you are not sure, you have to hire some people over there. Okay, so overall the road ahead, I would say that the future of gig economy, it is really great and it is increasing. As you can see over here that year by year the say the this gross volume transactions, they are increasing. Yeah, so it will reach around approximately 455 billion US dollars, yeah, by 2023, just within 2 years, you can say 3 years. Yeah, the demand is also increasing in different services, like we are having support services, corporate staff, field services. So here also the demand is going to increase. Yeah. So overall, I would like to conclude, yeah, that the gig economy it is having a great future. Yeah. And here it is said that by 2027, 60% of the independent professionals will make up to the 60% of the workforce. So more and more people will shift to this kind of platform. Yeah, because of that, lot of benefits of big data. Yeah, this gig economy. Then rise of technology advancement make it easier than ever for workers to find temporary jobs here. Even today also, I am working here as a freelancer in Germany, and I am focusing on two things, that is training as well as the this thing, that is the say the contractual jobs. Okay, or say I'm getting the projects for data analysis. I'm doing that project, and then I'm getting paid over here. Yeah. The COVID-19 pandemic has well proved to be a pivotal point in the gigification of knowledge work. So this now people are really thinking, especially in India, I've seen that people are really thinking about these kind of scenario. Yeah, that okay, if we are not having any job, or if we are having problem with our job, why not to focus on these kind of things? Yeah. But the last point, it is very important. It says that there are no regulations over here. Okay, there are no regulations from the government that what things the company has to take care. So that's why currently what is happening, that the employers, they are framing their own rules, and they are making the rules which are favoring themselves, not the workers. Yeah. So this is the problem which has to be tackled. Yeah. So I think so. These are my references which are there. Yeah. And just to give you, because I'm coming from the big data area, so some of my, because during the pandemic situation, I focused more on getting my certification over here. Yeah. So I'm working more on this Power BI tools and Tableau tools. Yeah. So why I'm showing you this thing, because this is what I accepted this thing, that yes, no, this is my passion to teach, passion to conduct training. So why not I become independent. So currently I am also in the process of registering myself for as a freelancer over here in Germany. And then I will focus on two things, as I said, training and the consultancy. Yeah. So these are some of my workshop which I've conducted for Power BI. Yeah. Yesterday only I completed my this Power BI workshop in Faculty of Management Studies, where I completed my MBA. Yeah. It was a 5 days workshop. And then I also conduct some Tableau workshop. Yeah. Just in case if you are anybody is interested, you can contact me. Yeah. And also because of COVID situation, now again I'm giving the credit to COVID situation, that sitting in Germany, I'm conducting the business analytics course in these 5 universities. Now before 2 years it was not possible. Yeah, I could have never thought of it. Yeah, but now this situation, this is what I'm saying, that when you see the positive side of COVID, these are the positive sides. Yeah, so I'm teaching currently this business analytics over here in these 5 Indian universities. Yeah. Great. Thank you very much.